Okay, Cal. Okay. Some overall thoughts on how you guys played?
Well, we controlled some of the play there for a second, and they did a really good job blocking shots. Not from a lack of effort from us. I think we could have stuck to our game a little bit longer there. Just stick with the forecheck, simple through the neutral zone, and we got away from that in the third period and kind of bit us.
How tired are you?
I'm fine. Yeah, back to back, and there's no excuses.
Most guys though.
And it's fine. I mean, this is obviously long road trip. It's everybody goes through it at some point. It's everybody in there felt great. There's no excuses. I mean, we had that tie game at home going to third. We want that one.
You didn't generate a ton, as you said. What didn't you do enough of?
I'm sorry?
What didn't you do enough of to generate more?
Just moving from our D up top, getting away from that winger coming up, blocking, trying to get in that shot lane. As forwards, maybe holding on to the puck too long. I think we had some offensive zone shifts where, you're almost looking for the perfect play. And by that time they're able to collapse and take away the middle of the ice. And so I think being quicker to get pucks to the net and creating that chaos, and then, those seam plays and everything else will open up from that.
When the team starts to maybe look for those seam plays or sort of pass off opportunities to shoot, I kind of interpret it as maybe mistakes that come from fatigue. I mean, not to push too hard on that the tired or the schedule or all of that sort of stuff, but is there a relationship between those reads and a bit of mental fatigue?
I don't think so. I think it's just a mindset. Maybe you're getting too comfortable, thinking you have space, but you really don't. They're collapsing. They're taking away the good ice. We were just around the outside. That's what we want to do in our D zone. Keep them to the outside. And it's just a mindset shift for us that we need to get back to. And you saw it in glimpses, but I don't think there's anything mental fatigue that an excuse for that.
And it's maybe been a while since. I mean, yesterday would have been a positive example, but a while since we've seen you really lean on teams for kind of an extended period of time. When that's not happening, why is it easier to maybe get into that rush game, and then there's the turnovers and all that sort of stuff to deal with?
Can you be a little more specific, like lean into a team? What do you mean by that?
I mean, just like control flow of play, handoff shifts, ozone shift after ozone shift. I mean, there were times earlier in the season where you guys were doing that sort of thing, and it seems like maybe since that stopped, you guys can get beat in transition a little bit more.
Just speaking on transition, it's reading off each other, covering for a D-man if they're in, being smart through the neutral zone, not turning the puck over. That's where transition offense from the other team generates. So that's where I would look.
And the power play gets one. You had some chances early in the game. Maybe the second period, what were you doing a little bit better that led to your goal?
I think it's just all the small things that add up, reading each other's routes, winning the battles. Doesn't matter where you are. The one, I was carrying the puck up, dropped it to Josh. He goes in, he fills my spot. He's in there. I'm covering for him. So it's just small details that need to be a constant every single time around the ice. And I thought those details were sharp. And when that happens, we get the puck back. It's those battles that makes a difference. And then we're able to play with the puck. And we have all of our set plays and know what we do once we have the puck.
Last one for me is kind of on the getting the puck back, is maybe some of those retrievals after shots. Is that a difference between when you guys are on fire and now?
It's something that we fall back to when it's not going well. That's something that we look forward to, and teams adjust as well. We got to make adjustments. You can see we've tweaked with our breakouts, we've tweaked with some of the stuff, but at the same time, it's our foundation that makes us good on the power play.
Kyle, I imagine you appreciated Neil coming in to defend you that hit in the first period. Just how close was that to maybe being something a little more dangerous in your eyes?
Yeah, it's hockey. It's happened sometimes. I just kind of got out of the way. I saw him kind of looking to finish the hit, and luckily he didn't get me. Nothing serious.
Were you surprised that was just called 2-minute roughing for the two guys after that? Looked like
yeah,
looked like a little more than that.
Yeah, we were giving it to him for sure. It's looked like a fight to me.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.